Bristol Toyota pace truck ready to pull down to the center of the infield. Corey Fanning to bring the field down with Josh Hedges on the outside of the front row. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Here they come off the corner. Tim Bolduck lets them loose, and we're underway.
6 drivers fighting for 4 spots in the final round of the Drive for the Cup. They start nose to tail, side by side, starting in note 3. And Mark Jennison starting to make moves up through the front of the field early as he bears down on Reese Bogue coming across the line. Fanning's your leader.
Down into 1 and 2 they go. Fanning with a little bit of an advantage, but look at Hedges keep tight on the outside as they hit turn 3. Reese Bogue sits third. Jennison edging out. LeBrun for 4th. Behind him, he's got a Renegado and Degas Barry on the outside. You've got the 35 of Belcher, the 08 of Murray trying to hang on down the back straightaway as they hit turn 3. 3 wide as they hit the corner. Jennison with a move underneath the 4 as Bogue gets caught now on the outside.
Yeah, LeBrun getting shuffled back. He was that 3rd car on the high groove, losing a couple of spots there as the chase drivers swarming all around LeBrun as they start to make their way through. Look at Jennison trying to go forward. Car stepped out from him briefly as Vinny Arnagato trying to bear down. Jennison riding in 3rd, Arnagato in 4th.
Down off of turn number 4 they come. 5 laps up on the board, 35 laps, the total distance. Right now the battle is for 5th. Degas Barry down underneath Reese Bogue as Reese tries to hang on up on the outside. Battle for 2nd. Jennison dives underneath the 11 of Fanning. Side by side off the corner, inches apart as they cross the stripe. Jennison takes over the 2 spot. Caution flag is out as Lilly goes around off of turn number 4. And Chris Gomes heads pit side in the Route 6 Automobile.
Keep an eye on those playoff drivers, again denoted by the neon sticker on the rear of their late model. They come through the restart zone. Green flag waves in the air, we're racing.
Hedges with a jump on the start down into turn 1. Renegado was able to jump down and shut the door on Reese Bogue, leaving Degas Barry up on the outside. They roll down into 3. Bogue tries to get back down low. They come off of 4. Jennison looking for 2nd, takes it away at the stripe.
Just behind them, Arnagato desperately trying to shut the door on Reese Bogue. He does. Meanwhile, the outside starting to power up.
Look at Jerry D work his way top side, evens up with a Renegado. Off of 4. Here comes Bogue down to the inside. Squeezes underneath. 3 wide down into 1. Degas Barry on the outside. He's able to shut the door and the Renegado settles behind him.
Reese Bogue saying, what playoffs? I'm here to win. That 14-year-old trying to race with these heavyweights here and showing them how it's done, at least right now. He's toe-to-toe with Jerry D through 2, as Richie Murray now hot on the coattails of Reese Bogue as they come off of 4 that time.
Off the corner they come, and Mark Jennison taking a look to the outside, trying to take a page from Rick Martin, looking for the lead down the back straightaway, evens up with Hedges down into 3 and 4. Wheel to wheel at the top of the field, they roll across the stripe. Jennison puts the double deuce at the top of the leaderboard at lap number 10.
Still toe-to-toe at the point, a little further back.
Renegado caught up 3 wide. That's going to cost him as he comes off the corner. Trying to close back in. He's got a bunch of chasers with him, but up front they're still side by side for the lead. Hedges down low.
Jacob Burns taking matters into his own hands as he claims the inside for himself. He races himself past Reese Bogue, starts to bear down on Chase Belcher for that last spot to lock in.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Degas Barry is up to 3rd. Murray up to 4th now, as Fanning falls back to 5th with LeBrun working the inside there. Keep your eyes on the 17 of Renegado. He has got issues in that number 17 as now he falls back into place, but he has fallen outside the top 10. He sits 12th on the field right now.
Oh, more woes continue as a little bit of ping pong with that 17. The 17 continuing to fade as now he battles with Flood deep in the pack. Zoom back into the front here. Mark Jennison trying to get a seat at the Final 4, taking matters into his own hand, currently leading this field down into 3.
Yeah, nice comfortable 3-car length advantage over Hedges as he settled in to the top of the field. The 29 of Hedges looking for his best run of the season, sitting 2nd with Degas Barry, Murray, and LeBrun your top 5. 6 is Chase Belcher. Burns is 7th. Fanning, Bogue, and Lally are your top 10.
Late model field starting to string out single file now. First battle unfolding right now is between Bogue and Fanning. That's for about 9th and 10th as they dive into turn 3. Reese Bogue winning the battle for now.
Murray taking a look to the inside of DeGasperi down into turn number 1. Gets a run down there, the veteran versus the sophomore as they roll down through 3 and 4. DeGasperi caught on the outside. Murray gets by. LeBrun taking a look to the inside. They race side by side. That's for 4th and 5th down the backstretch.
Yeah, LeBron continue to work that low lane. They dive into 3, come back towards us, racing off of 4. Jerry D tries to wind up the outside, but Luke LeBron with a good turn and good speed down the front stretch into 1. Clear all around as Luke LeBron reclaims 4th.
Jerry D trying to close in front of the 35 of Belcher as they hit 3 and 4. Belcher down to the inside. Right now, the 30 of Burns is on the bubble, and he sits 7th on the field. Jerry D settles into 5th as the field thunders off of 4. The 22 of Jennison. The 29 of Hedges. Those are your top 2. They have broken away from Richie Murray.
Yeah, Burns continuing to sit on the bubble, and he's driving like he knows it, as every time he throws it into 3 and 1, he gets ever closer to the rear bumper of Chase Belcher. And Chase Belcher starting to creep up on Jerry D now, as those 3 cars running 3 in a row in a line off of 4, and keep an eye on them, as that's going to potentially be the bubble for who's in and who's out.
A 17 of Vinny Renegado is running some good lap times right now, but unfortunately he finds himself deep in the field running in the 9th spot. He's got to get by 4 cars to make it into the chase as they come down the backstretch. 26 laps up on the board. Jennison in control. Hedges is 2nd. Murray is 3rd. LeBron and DeGasperi is 5th. And Jerry's got a lot of pressure from behind. Here's where you got to be careful. If Belcher gets underneath him like he does down the backstretch, he could be in danger of falling out because Burns is right there as well.
Yeah, Chase Belcher been digging the last few laps. He definitely wants a little bit of a cushion on the bubble, and hard-earned, able to pass DeGasperi now. That's for 5th. Now DeGasperi faced with a hard charge in Burns as Burns thinks about sending it up the inside. Not able to get to him. Burns going to have to settle in for another straightaway as now Jerry D sits the last car in.
28 laps are complete, and keep your eyes on that 71 and the 30. Those are the 2 cars. One's in, one's out. They come off of 4. They run 6th and 7th on the grid as they head down. The leaders head down off at turn number 2. Into 3 and 4 they go, and there are 5 laps to go. 5 more circuits for Mark Jennison, looking to punch his way in. Keep your eyes. DeGasperi and Burns. Those 2 cars are going at it for the final transfer spot with 4 laps to go.
Jacob Burns with the laps ticking down. The youngster, just 16 years of age, trying to chase down and best the 7-time champion in Jerry DeGasperi. He's got to know that he's the last man out.
3 laps to go as your leaders cross the stripe. And Jennison continues to control this one. Jerry D is getting looser and looser as the race goes on, and fortunately there's only 2 laps to go. Vinny Renegado is not going to make it unless a miracle happens. Your defending champion will be out of the final 4. Your leader rolls into 3 and 4. White flag is in the air. Jennison on his way to the final 4. So is Richie Murray. So is Chase Belcher. Can Jerry hang on for another 1/3 of a mile as Mark Jennison rolls into 3 and 4? Off the corner he comes. Win number 3 on the season for Seekonk. Hedges in for 2nd. Murray, LeBron, Belcher, DeGasperi makes the cut. And Burns is a spot out. Mark, congratulations. This thing was stout on the outside and on the inside.
Yeah, this thing was great tonight. You know, it's got good the second half of the season, this car. There was a lot of work we did, a lot of things we had to do, and you know, I heard every bolt was falling out of it for 3 or 4 laps at the end. I swore the wheels were going to fall off because you get that close, you're like, something's going to fall off. I know it, you know, but thank God nothing did. You know, I got to thank our troops, our first responders, our veterans. Appreciate all they do for us, and you know, I got a lot of credit to give to them. You know, I went to a school during the winter and helped me set up my car better. you know, Jerry Babs and Lenny Ellis, and they put on a great little class, and I'll tell you, it helped us out a lot, and the results are here and showing everybody it, you know.
You said the car's getting stronger over the second half. One race left. You punched your way into the Final Four. How confident are you?
Well, I'm confident that I got the right notes. It's just, you know, you gotta get the guys to work with you. You gotta work with them, and you know, I've tried that all year. I've been feeling like I'm doing as well as I can to keep myself in a good position. And you know what they say: to finish first you must finish. So we finished first.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victor Lane. Third win. Our second place finisher, Josh Hedges. All the way down here. You're going to make me walk. You're not even going to meet me halfway. A good run for you, Josh. Just need a little bit more, it looks like.
Yeah, we gained on it from last week for sure, and like hats off to Steve Blaze. We'll get it. We're picking away at it.
A little bittersweet. You missed the chase this year, but you went working. I know priorities worked well for you. This still has been a pretty darn good year for you. You just got married and a second place finish tonight.
Yeah, it feels great. You know, I really wouldn't change it getting married to Allie, my wife. It's been awesome. Missed the racing a little bit, but racing will always be here.
That's right. You can always come back next year and show them how it's done. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, first and foremost, Steve Blaze. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without him. The rest of the crew, Kevin, Mark, Michelle, Kim, my wife, Allie, my dad's up from Florida, Little Webb's Tire and Fuel, my brother Jeremy, who's a car owner, Hedges Excavating, Chuck and Auto Parts, Susan Media, Jim Hawkins, and I think that's it.
All right, good second place finish for Richie Murray. And Richie, the car really looks strong to get by Jerry into that third spot, give you a comfortable position for the rest of the race, and now you got one more to go.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the podium to talk on the microphone. A lot of top fives, but nothing on the podium to show for it. This was the best car has been in basically the entire summer. We've been chasing, really something small, but I guess it really did matter that much. Yeah, the car felt fantastic today. I was able to make moves that I wouldn't have been able to be confident making the past couple weeks. And once we got single file, I was able. Jerry was struggling a little bit. I was able to get by him, and then it was just single file the rest of the race.
It's got to feel real good. You're in the chase. You got one more shot at the title. Your car's getting as good as it has been all year. Things are making you feel a little confident.
Oh yeah, this tonight definitely gives me more confidence going into next week for the Final Four. Yeah, I got to thank all my sponsors: Chuck and Auto Parts, Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Supreme Marketing, Jim Hawkins, my crew, Dad, AJ, Spotting, Doug, Crystal, Grandpa, Mom, everyone that comes out to watch me race every week. Thank you.
Congratulations, third place finish. And